Hey guys, welcome to Ageless Body Clinic. Dr. Ina and Dr. Mai, we're here today to talk about aesthetics and specifically talk about fillers. Okay, so Dr. Maya, please tell me, I know you had a med spa before,
Yep.
and you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Please tell me, what do you think about fillers and what kind of fillers you like or you don't like, and what's the whole vision from the professional and from the personal standpoint?
Okay, so fillers now, we're talking about non-permanent ones, obviously, and we're talking about the term fillers now is being used. Usually it covers the hyaluronic acid, which is outside at least the body, it dissolves with hyaluronidase. And the other two fillers that are famous are Radiesse and Sculptra. And these are, they pretty much activate the body to build tissues by themselves. They're not really and then they don't stay there. It's just the body builds itself. It's becoming more of an issue that people who are undergoing surgeries or getting MRIs are finding that the supposedly dissolvable fillers are actually not dissolving at all. So when I had a spa, obviously, I preferred the dissolvable ones. I always liked that because I like to be able to have the thought that the body will dissolve it and it's gonna go away. And the other thing is, if somebody doesn't want it, we can just dissolve it. But that's theoretical, because what's happening in real life, people would come later and by then the filler has integrated with the tissues and either cause fibrosis or granulomas. And once that happens, you cannot dissolve it anymore.
So from my personal experience, after I had the surgery and I had a consultation with the doctor, he told me, please don't get fillers. And I said, you know, I was getting fillers, but I wasn't getting so many of them. So he explained to me, even, you know, I wasn't the worst case, but I still had some fillers that he couldn't remove because it's the process of imbibition. So the filler actually goes inside of your tissue, and he had to cut a lot of my tissue to get the fillers out. Yeah. So if some of the surgeons said I got everything out, it's not true.
Yeah, it cannot be.
It cannot be. Yes, you can remove some that is superficial, but everything that goes and grows inside of your own tissue, you can't.
It's gonna stay.
So continuation of fillers, I believe, based on my personal experience and talking to the surgeon, and he shared with me a lot of facts about fillers and his opinion. I think the safest one is actually PRP Plasma Filler. Here at Ageless Body we do it. It's different than just taking the blood out and putting it in the injection. It actually, we take the blood out, we have a special device that hardens the plasma, and then it acts as your natural filler. Since it's natural, it will dissolve in the body. You don't have to inject extra injections to make sure that your fillers are dissolved.
Sure.
So do they stay the same as the regular fillers? No, because it's natural, so it's going to dissolve faster than, let's say, Juvederm or other hyaluronic acids.
Correct.
But it's safe. So if one day you decide to get facelift or any other procedures that require,
you
don't have to worry about. Especially he mentioned also a therapy called Altera. Is it Altera?
Yeah.
And surgeons having a lot of issues with that because the fascia gets stuck.
Yeah, it's an ultrasound treatment.
Correct.
Yeah,
and it's very, very hard to separate the layers of fascia and muscles because it gets stuck and it actually
it gets mashed together.
It gets mashed together.
Yeah.
So if women are not happy about the facial, surgery, it's not because of the technique of the surgeon.
I didn't know
it's
that.
because in the past they were getting so many burning of the skin that they couldn't do anything. So, a lot of surgeons now ask, have you done any Altera
Oh, wow.
before?
Interesting.
And some of the surgeons don't even take don't want to take the patients
If they've
because
done
of the results that they might come up will not be as pleasant as they expect.
Wow.
Yeah. So there are so many different types of patients. You know, some of them say, I will never get facial surgery.
Yeah.
Then good for you. I mean, get fillers, get all, like any other modalities, it's up to you. But if you are thinking in the future to get it, make sure that you have conservative treatment before the surgery.
True.
To get good results.
I think ultimately, I agree with you. The ultimate issue is education, right? Know your options.
Yes.
Know the upsides and the downsides. This is life. There is no such thing without a downside.
Yeah.
And ultimately, you have to weigh what is your preference in what you do. However, we need to know, because it's an evolving field. Aesthetic, everything in life is evolving, and aesthetic medicine and it is an evolving field, and we're learning a lot as years go by. So in the old days, it used to be major plastic surgeries. You come out with all these scars. So when the fillers came, it was like, wow, you know, I don't have to get cut open. I don't have to go under sedation. I don't. But then we start having problems with some of these. So now actually people moving back to surgery because now the techniques are better. It's less invasive. There's a lot less stitching. There's a lot less disruptive of the skin. I do think when I had a spa, and I think that's also a great option, we called it organic fillers, which is, as you mentioned, if anybody is familiar with PRP, which is, you know, it has some people call it vampire facial or something. But actually, basically, it's a platelet-rich plasma. We take your blood, we spin it, and that yellow gold has a platelet, which will build new matrix, and it has like your own stem cells there, and promote tissue healing and skin tightening. But if you put it in a gentle heater, you make it a gel.
Yes.
And then it will function like a filler.
Correct.
So it's going to fill the dips in the
emptiness.
skin, whether it's scar or lines. And it will last like a good 2 months.
I think more.
More? 2 to 3 months?
It depends on, again, the age.
The age of the skin.
And how much, let's say if the person lost a lot of weight.
Correct.
Then we need to put more syringes. So it all depends. But I would say good 3 to 5 months.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. And the nice thing, because it's your own blood.
So there could be no reaction.
There's no reaction. It's going to dissolve because it's literally your own tissues.
Yes.
Okay.
And let's say it was not done successfully.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah.
Then there are tools like radio frequency or massages or even like endosphere for the face that can, you know, promote faster dissolvement.
Yeah.
So it's you can't go wrong with that.
I agree.
And it's very safe. It's FDA approved.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, we do it in the clinic, and the person who does it, her name is Alina Shinder, and she's a dermatologist in Ukraine. Here she's a nurse practitioner. So she's extremely a professional. She knows the face. She feels how much you need.
Yeah.
And you're going to look beautiful, you know, contoured as much as you want, and at the same time you're going to promote health to the skin.
Yeah.
Then amazing technology, TriLift. And I'm super proud of it because it actually combines 3 gentle and very useful tools. It's microneedling with super fine needles. So yes, you will get micro damage, but you will not get permanent damage.
Yeah.
That is extremely important. Radio frequency with microneedling, so you can get microneedling as just by itself or with radio frequency. And the third extremely amazing option is the dynamic muscle stimulation. Because if you don't want to get plastic surgery and you want to get it natural, the muscle stimulation on the face is important as working out on your body.
True.
Because your face has a lot of muscles, and they're all connected with each other. And when we get older, the scalp gets smaller. So the volume of the bones become less, and the sagging becomes more.
Yeah.
So if we exercise our muscles on the face, by using yoga for your face and professionally muscle stimulation, guess what's going to happen? The volume of the skull gets smaller, but the muscles get bigger. And this is how you maintain your youthful look.
That's true. Yeah.
So what you do, if you don't want to get plastic surgery, get microneedling, radiofrequency, and dynamic muscle stimulation. Let's say you don't want to get microneedling and radiofrequency, just get dynamic muscle stimulation maybe once or twice a week at the beginning, and then to maintain it once a month or whatever your face requires. And then you're going to buy yourself more years.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Actually, TriLift is good for someone whether they want surgery or not, because if you do it more intensively, you can try to do away with the surgery or at least delay it, because it's targeting the three, as you said, the structure. As we get older, the bones of the face actually change shape and they shrink. It's just unfortunate. That's the gift of aging. And the muscles themselves become weaker and more lax. And on top of it, the skin loses elasticity and the collagen. So what's nice about TriLift, it's addressing all three.
Yes.
Not the bones, though. That's
not the bones.
Hopefully one day. But the muscles are being worked out. Everyone who goes to the gym knows how working out make your body look young. So you have to do the face as well. And then you have the microneedling, which is why it's good. Microneedling is micro trauma, micro damaging. Just like with working out, you are challenging the muscle as you work it out, and you cause small damage enough to promote the body to say, oh, I have a damage, I need to fix it. The same goes for the skin, right, with the microneedling. The radiofrequency is just it's a fancy name, but ultimately it's heating. You're heating the tissues gently. And when the heating with that small, like specific temperature, the body reacts by building collagen and elastin. So, so you're doing all three things to maintain the structure of the skin, but not just superficially, you're going deep.
Yep.
So if you don't want surgery or you want to delay it, as much as you can, more often would maintain the skin and the integrity of the look. If you do the surgery, right, it would be good to maintain the skin.
Correct.
Right, after the surgery once a month or every 2 months.
Yes, because cutting, yes, it gave you less laxity.
Correct.
But still, the skin is the skin,
yeah.
and it's aging no matter how much cutting you've done.
That's true.
So if you do microneedling, radiofrequency, or without radiofrequency and dynamic muscle stimulation, you will give your skin more youthfulness.
Yeah, give it a chance.
Give it a chance.
Give it a chance. And then you're getting an amazing complement to what you already have, the endosphere.
Yes. So endosphere, there is a tool for the body. What is endosphere? It's an Italian-made technology that they are focusing on lymphatic drainage and improving microcirculation. So first, we've done it on the body, and now the demand was so high, they did it for the face as well. Obviously, it's much smaller handle, and the depth is not as deep as for the body because the muscles on the face are very small and delicate. But it's going to pretty much promote the same thing, lymphatic drainage and improving microcirculation. So after, let's say, in my case, when I heal, 2-3 months, I will start doing endosphere on my face just to make sure that there is no lymph stagnation and that my scars and the sensitivity around my ears is coming back.
Yeah.
If I won't touch it, it doesn't mean that my sensitivity will come back. So you really need to work on the nerves right now,
activating them,
activating the nerve endings to make sure that they will start working again.
Yeah. So why do we need to move the lymph, right? Because you can bring the best, a home designer to the house, but if the sewage system is not working, nobody want to go into that house anyways, right? So the lymph system for us is the sewage system. It takes the toxins, it takes what we no longer need, it keeps things moving, and again, as we age and with the fat and whatever we're eating or not exercising, the lymph gets stagnant. So that's why technology like that are amazing, because they help us keep the toxins moving, and that way when we bring the interior designers and they renovate our face, it actually looks beautiful and clean and healthy.
Yes, so in America, I just wanted to add, in America, doctors are not emphasizing lymph as much as I think lymph deserves to be emphasized.
I agree.
So do your own research, study more what is lymph, how it works, what it needs to be improved, and don't ignore it, because we'll talk about skin, we talk about muscles, we'll talk about bones.
True.
But we rarely talk about lymphatics.
True.
And as many patients as I have, sometimes I ask, do you know what lymph does? They cannot answer it.
Yeah, they're not
just
familiar with
because we're not emphasizing as doctors in America as much for the lymph.
True.
But lymph doesn't have its own pump. So it actually needs help from us to move it. So any type of vibration, exercising, walking, swimming keeps our lymph moving.
Yeah.
And the more we move our lymph, the more healthy we are.
Yeah.
Because lymph, when it gets stagnated, it attracts a lot of toxicity.
A lot of waste, a lot of toxicity, yeah.
So here's, I think our topic is very interesting, and I'm sure we're going to get lots of comments and questions from you. So please like us. If you like our subjects, comment, and we'll be happy to give you more information and more in depth what we know and what we suggest.
Yeah.
Thank you.